Practice time. Let's practice memorizing related words. Welcome to our practice session. Today we are going to practice memorizing related words. You will learn how to memorize, understand, listen, and pronounce words in English. And you will also learn how to memorize them in chains where one word pulls another. Our keyword today, the word that will pull all the other vocabulary words, is the word house. This is our keyword. So let's start our practice. When I remember the word house, many other words come to my mind. I remember home, dwelling, residence. I also remember the types of houses like apartment, chalet, mansion. I remember the rooms in the house: bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom. I remember the structural parts: roof, wall, window, door, stairs. I also remember the outside parts of the house: garden, garage, balcony, backyard. And when I think of a house, I also remember floor, slab, fence, gate, chimney, attic, basement. I remember the furniture in the house like sofa, bed, table, chair. I remember the utensils like plates, silverware, pots, glasses. So when I think of the word house, many words come to my mind. Now when I remember the word dwelling, repeat with me: dwelling. Very good. A dwelling is the place where a person or a family lives. It means habitation, house, or residence. It can be simple, like hut, shack, wooden house, or more elaborate, like apartment, mansion, chalet. So this is a dwelling. And when I think of dwelling, I remember house, home, residence, domicile, habitation. I remember apartment, studio, chalet, mansion, cabin, shack. I remember farm, ranch, village, tribe. I remember condominium, lodging, shelter, refuge, tent, igloo. I remember neighborhood, community, town, slum, collective housing. I also remember land, property. All of these words come to my mind when I think of dwelling. Now, when I remember the word residence, residence also means the place where someone lives. But officially, it refers to the legal address where a person lives. And when I think of residence, I remember what? I remember house, home, dwelling, domicile, habitation. I remember apartment, condo, mansion, chalet, cabin. I remember address, property, land, farm, ranch, official residence. I also remember the parts of a residence: the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, the bathroom, the garage, the balcony, the garden. When I remember the word apartment, repeat with me: apartment. I remember residence, dwelling, home. I remember condo, building, penthouse. I remember studio, loft, duplex, triplex. I remember balcony, terrace, garage. I remember elevator, stairs, lobby, hall, corridor. I remember neighborhood, neighbor, superintendent, janitor. And I also remember apartment plan, project, gated community. When I remember the word chalet, repeat with me: chalet. Very good. I remember cabin, refuge, shelter. I remember mountains, trips, countryside, farms, forest, snow. I remember fireplace, wood, stones. I remember balcony, sloped roof, garden, yard, landscape. I remember lodging, ski resort, nature. Now when I remember the word mansion, repeat with me: mansion. Very good. I remember house, residence, dwelling. I remember palace, castle, property. I remember wealth, real estate, library, cinema. I remember electronic gate, security, servants. I remember luxury, heritage, inheritance, luxurious life. When I remember the bedroom, I remember bed, mattress, pillow, sheets, comforter, cushion. I remember nightstand, dresser, desk, mirror, shelf, wardrobe. I remember TV, air conditioner, rug, lamp, curtains, window, door. I remember the bathroom connected to the bedroom, the picture frames, the painting, the clock. When I think of bedroom, many words come to my mind. When I remember the living room, repeat with me: living room. Very good. I remember sofa, armchair, cushions, coffee table, rug, side table. I remember decoration, shelves, TV, stand, painting. I remember chandelier, fan, air conditioner, curtains, window, door. I remember the floor, wood floor, ceramic floor. I remember the walls, the sound system, the radio, the picture frames. I remember decorative vases, wall clock, rocking chair, ottoman, sideboard. When I remember the kitchen, I remember stove, fridge, freezer, microwave. I remember blender, mixer, pot, pressure cooker, frying pan, saucepan. I remember spoon, knife, fork, plate, glass, cup. I remember sink, faucet, cabinet, shelves, table, chair, tablecloth. I remember trash can, spices, strainer, spatula, ladle. I remember modern kitchen. When I think of kitchen, a lot of vocabulary comes to my mind. Now, when I remember the roof, repeat with me, roof. Very good. I remember cover, slab, ceiling, beams, tiles, gutter. I remember chimney, attic, insulation. I remember leaks, rain, roof types, colonial roof. I remember solar panels, ventilation, waterproofing. Very good. You saw that through our keyword house. We were able to pull several chains of vocabulary all the way until our last word in this practice, which was roof. Keep practicing these vocabularies to expand your memory, enrich your English, and improve your pronunciation. Our practice has come to an end. See you in the next session so we can continue learning and memorizing more words.